Your money-making broadcast starts now. Markets closed mixed on Thursday. Today is Friday, May 1st, 2026. Here is your Canada-focused market briefing. Markets closed mixed on Thursday. The SPY finished at $720.75, up 0.3%. The QQQ outperformed at $674.15, gaining a full 1%. Technology stocks led the way. Oil settled at $102.16 a barrel, down nearly 3% on Thursday, but do not let that single session distract you from the bigger picture. The biggest story for Canadian investors today is oil. Berkshire prediction markets now give better than even odds that West Texas Intermediate crude will exceed $125 a barrel. That would take oil above the wartime high set during the Iran conflict. For Canada, the world's fourth largest oil producer and home to the third largest proven oil reserves on the planet, this represents a generational opportunity for our energy sector. The legendary growth stock investor Phil Fisher once wrote that the most important quality in any investment is the company's ability to grow its earnings over the long term. He argued that investors should focus on companies with durable competitive advantages and strong management teams. He would see Canada's energy sector as exactly that kind of opportunity right now. In other headlines this week, the Berkshire Hathaway annual meeting took place without Warren Buffett as the central figure for the first time in decades. Greg Abel officially takes the reins as CEO, marking a new era for the conglomerate. The transition signals continuity in Berkshire's culture of long-term value creation, but Abel brings his own operational focus honed through years leading Berkshire's energy and utilities division. J.P. Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon issued a stark warning about a looming bond crisis, pointing to unsustainable global debt levels that rival conditions before the 2008 financial crisis. He cautioned that elevated government borrowing and tightening liquidity could trigger dislocations in fixed-income markets. For Canadian investors holding bonds or bond-heavy portfolios, this warrants attention. On the policy front, Federal Reserve Chair Jay Powell is expected to remain as Fed governor through August. His continued presence provides monetary policy stability, though markets are watching for signals on the rate path as inflation data evolves. The semiconductor sector saw a broad rally on Thursday. Intel surged 5.4%, while Oracle gained 6.5%. The move reflects renewed optimism in chip demand beyond AI, with enterprise spending and infrastructure upgrades gaining momentum. A quick note on today's movers. Sharp sector rallies often test investor discipline. Howard Marks reminds us that second-level thinking means looking beyond surface price action and asking what's already priced in. For Canadian investors, Ray Dalio's economic machine framework applies here. When oil stays above $100 and the TSX energy sector benefits, look for value in oversold names with real catalysts rather than chasing purely momentum-driven moves. In private markets, Blue Owl Capital reported that one of its funds achieved 10x returns on SpaceX investments. The gain underscores the massive value creation potential in private space technology, though such returns come with significant concentration and liquidity risk that Canadian retail investors cannot easily access through public markets. Let's wrap up with 3 Canadian-style stock picks across safe, balanced, and growth categories, all under 50 Canadian dollars. For the safe pick, following Benjamin Graham's value principles, Pfizer PFE, at under 36 Canadian dollars offers a defensive dividend for conservative portfolios. For the balance pick, Peter Lynch's By What You Know approach favors SoFi Technologies, SoFi, at under 22 Canadian dollars, a fintech disruptor with strong momentum. For the growth pick, Cathie Wood's innovation lens points to Intel, INTC, riding today's semiconductor rally with 5.4% upside. 3 styles, 1 disciplined portfolio. This is Chloe signing off, see you tomorrow. Subscribe for daily Canada market insights. Check our shorts for a 60-second highlight. That's all for today. We all become wealthy together.